This is Usama Young from the New Orleans Saints, and you're watching Sports Corner on TV2.
What's going on, everybody? This is Brandon Arroyo with TV2 Sports Corner, and I'm talking to Super Bowl 44 champion Usama Young. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me.
No problem, man. We're glad to have you on this snowy Kent day. Let me tell you, I know you went to Kent State. It is so bad down here, we actually got a snow day today. It's unbelievable.
And that's crazy right there. It's got to be bad. It can't just be snowing. It's got to be like ice, some wind, some tornadoes, or maybe even a flood or something.
No joking, man. They're calling it the snowpocalypse down here. Let me tell you. All right, man. Well, today's just not a snow day for Kent State. It is also National Signing Day. Let me ask you, how did you feel when you finally signed on to be a Golden Flash?
Oh man, it was a great feeling. Just a major accomplishment in my life. It was probably one of the best, one of the most memorable moments of my life, because I still remember the coach sitting in my house and telling Coach Pratt, hey, I'm going to be a Flash. And it was exciting for not only me but my family as well.
Absolutely, man. And, talking about your family, you went Largo High School back in Maryland, and from my understanding, you had quite a few older brothers, correct?
Right, yeah. I got 5 older brothers and a little sister, too. And all of them played football, except for the little sister.
Oh, man, I can't tell you what. I had 2 brothers that ran track, and I still got it from them, so I know you were catching it back home. How much of an impact did you think that having those your brothers had on getting you ready to play ball?
Oh man, they had a major impact, because I still remember being younger and wanting to follow them around and wanting to do everything that they were doing. And even when I wanted to play football at a young age, my father wouldn't let me. He kept saying I was too small. And then once I got out there, I couldn't wait. And once I finally stepped on the field, I was just running all around, just having a good time, playing offense, defense, everything I got the chance to play.
The rest is history, right?
Right.
All right, man. I got a question for you, because I read this story online. I got to find out if it's true. Now, this is when you were playing Pee Wee ball. I heard that a rabid dog ran onto the field, and you were able to wrangle that thing up with the first down markers. Is this true? What's that all about?
That is the internet at its finest, man. Nah. If any students are listening, that just shows you, go to the library. Do not believe every source you find on the internet. But when I first got that, I was cracking up laughing, because I was like, wow, man, because somebody asked me just like you just asked me. It's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. I saw that story about I say a month or 2 ago, and yeah, it had me cracking up laughing.
All right, man. Well, that's the power of the internet right there. All right, man. Well, you had a lot of older brothers growing up, and now you get the chance to be that older brother figure with the Usama Young Youth Foundation, man. And I tell you what, I read a couple of things about that, and it is just a fantastic story. I had to, get you on here to talk a little bit about it. And I mean, you started this whole project, man. This your baby. Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, it's one of those things I started very, very recently. It's about, I say, 2 years old, and it was one of the things that I just said, hey, I'm a professional football player. One of the things that I dreamed of doing when I was younger, and when I said I got the chance to do it, I was going to helping our youth as much as possible. So as soon as I got the chance, I just said, hey, let's do this youth foundation where I'm starting up after school programs for kids and getting them active, because I saw too many kids out on the street not doing anything, and it was just my chance to give back a little something.
Absolutely. And, I've heard a couple of things. I've read you take high school students around New Orleans, give them tours of different colleges. That's fantastic. But one thing that really stood out to me was from this past holiday season, you and a couple teammates threw a holiday party with the South Louisiana Foster and Adoptive Parent Association. How'd that go, man?
Oh, man, it was great. It was great. Just to see the kids' faces when we walked into the room. It was me, a friend of mine, Tracy Porter, friend and teammate Tracy Porter, and Marvin Mitchell, another friend and teammate. And all 3 of us, we got together and we said, hey, let's do something big for these kids. And we played laser tag with them, and Marvin was on the kids' team. They beat us bad. We played some miniature golf, and I I owned them on the golf course. But,
okay, all right.
But other than that, man, it was just a time to have fun and just enjoy the holiday season because I understand that I'm blessed, man, and I like to spread some of my blessings out, and it's major just to see someone that's less fortunate have a good time on Christmas Day when so many other things are going on that they might dwell on. They might say, hey, I don't have it, but at this time, at least they got a pro athlete that they look up to, and they're out there spending some time showing that they care.
Absolutely, and that's a great thing that you're doing, helping out the youth. That's fantastic. Like I said, that's a story I just had to get you a little more information from, and that was I was really glad when I heard that. You said that you're a pro athlete now, and you're helping people to become pro athletes. I heard that in the past few Junes you've been taking part in a cheering football camp over the summer. You had 50 people there in 2009, 200 people there last year. Tell us a little bit about your summer football and cheer camp.
It started out pretty small. That first year, my foundation wasn't even started yet, and I told my high school coaching staff that I wanted to run a clinic, and it was kind of last minute. Hey, let's get a clinic. Let's get some T-shirts going. You guys can help me coach. I have some of my teammates from Kent, my teammates from New Orleans, and other guys that I know around the league come around to help, and I think the word got out from the first year, the 50 guys coming out to, we expanded it a little bit. We added the cheerleaders in where some of the NFL cheerleaders come into town and help out. And we got about 50 girls in, 150 boys, and the number skyrocketed. We ran out of T-shirts this year, so next year we're going to have to quadruple the T-shirt purchases, and hopefully we get even more guys and girls in. And it's not just football. That's the main thing that I want to say to the kids. It's not just football, and it's not just cheerleading. It's more about life lessons and learning just those values that have helped me get to where I am today, and so many of my friends, family, and other people that I'm around just to be successful.
Absolutely, man. That's fantastic. And, helping high school students on their way to college. And obviously you play college ball here at Kent. You want to tell us about some of your time here at Kent State and maybe one of your favorite memories playing at Dick Stadium?
Man, I still remember my first memory coming onto the campus where I had to try on my uniform and everything, and I was talking to some of the guys in the locker room and in the equipment room, and I ran into another guy that's playing now, one of my closest friends that I met at Kent State, Jack Williams. We were in the equipment room, and he was probably 140 pounds, and I was a small college freshman, about 170, 175, and we were clowning. And I remember him saying, like, hey, we're going to take this thing to the next level. And, we had our growing pains at Kent, and we had some decent years, but it was just about that camaraderie that we had, that we grew closer as a team and just as brothers, and it was major, man. That first day stepping into the locker room and talking to some of the guys, and that I still talk to now, it was major, and I cherish my times at Kent State.
All right, man. Yeah, Kent State is a fantastic school. I mean, we do what we can with the football team, and that's actually going to lead us into our first web question. This one's coming from John in Philly. Kent State just hired a new football coach, Daryl Hazel from the Ohio State University. He, are you excited that Kent is taking a new direction, and would you ever consider coaching?
Oh man, I'm very excited for Kent, and I've heard that the coach is a great guy. He's going to take the program to the next level. I'm hoping so because I played 4 years there, and I've watched him for 4 years now, and I want to see the best just like everyone else does. So I think he's going to do it. And what was the next question? My bad.
Would you ever consider coaching?
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely consider coaching. I don't know about at the college level because it's tough. Those guys dedicate their lives to it, and it's not just a few hours upon the day. It's from 6 to 9 for some coaches, or 6 to 10, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And that means a lot of time away from the family. And if I'm going to coach, I don't know if I'm ready to put those type of hours in.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of dedication, a lot of sacrifice, and I commend a lot of college coaches and professional coaches, but I definitely would do the high school coaching.
Awesome. All right, now, you said that you had another friend that, said you guys were going to take it to the next level when you met the first day at Kent. You got the ring, and, there's some also other fantastic players that have come out of Kent State, like Josh Cribbs, James Harris, San Antonio Gates. What's the reason to join a MAC team? You guys bring your talents down here, and then you guys excel so well in the NFL. What made you decide to choose the Mid-American Conference?
Okay, well, first off, when I came, I was recruited by some great coaches. I looked at the program and I saw Josh Cribbs was playing at the time, and I got to spend 2 of my years with him as a great quarterback, and I was on defense, but just to see him day in and day out at practice was amazing. And then come game day where he put on the show. But just being athletes from the metropolitan area, I saw Cribbs, I saw another one, Elijah Brooks, I saw Daniel Muir, who's playing with the Colts now. I mentioned Jack Williams, who was from the DMV area, and so on. It was a number of guys that were from my area on that East Coast, and I had talked to a couple of them before I came, and they said, "Hey, let's do work over here. Let's go to the Midwest to do it." So it was just one of those things where I talked to the coaches. I felt good about my chances there of playing early because I just knew that I had a chance to start as a freshman, and that was just some of the things that led me to go to Kent State and led some of my other friends from around the area to come up as well.
That's fantastic, man. Kent State, we loved having you here, and we got a couple guys that are, possibly going up to the next level here this year, and we always love the football team here. But before we stop talking about college here, I got to ask you, because I was on the website, and I saw you're into video games. Now, I played COD for the first time this New Year's, and I was absolutely terrible at it. However,
Right.
I saw that you get down with the nunchucks on some Wii Tennis, and I just got to let you know, man, I'm coming for you. If that's what's up, if you're with the Wii Tennis or some Wii bowling, it's going down.
Lord, hey, to be honest, like I don't usually talk too much trash. I let the visitors come into my house, and
Okay.
they usually say I'm undefeated, blah blah blah, and and then they see me. So I'm gonna let you go ahead, gain some confidence, beat up on those folks in Ohio.
Okay,
Then
okay.
Whenever you want to come down to New Orleans and holler at me, I'm gonna have to take some frustration out. Nah, I'm good. I am a avid video game player. I don't play them too much, but I have fun with the Wii Tennis the most, and Mario Kart too. So practice up on Mario Kart.
All right.
In the game, I have a little bit more practice to do on Call of Duty. I just talk a lot of trash with that.
I could imagine, man. That game, I tell you what, I was playing some zombies on New Year's. I didn't think I was going to make it to 2011. Let me tell you, it was crazy.
Right.